Have you ever found yourself pondering why some smells just seem to stick around no matter what you do? Imagine this. You shower regularly, you change your clothes, yet there's still an unpleasant odor that seems to linger. What if I told you that almost all of that so-called old person smell could be wiped out entirely by simply cleaning a few hidden spots on your body that most people don't even think about? In this video, we're going to explore 5 secret areas where odor tends to build up quietly over time. With just a bit of extra attention to these areas, you can feel fresher, cleaner, and more confident every single day. Now, let me be clear. This isn't about using fancy soaps or expensive sprays. It's about knowing where to focus your washing efforts, particularly in those spots that often get neglected but can greatly contribute to the odors we want to avoid. And here's the great part. Once you learn what these spots are and understand their significance, you can make a noticeable change with only a few simple steps added to your regular routine. So, I encourage you to stick around until the end of the video, because this knowledge could not only help you feel better about yourself, but might also completely transform how you care for your body from here on out. Alright, let's dive in. Number 1. Behind the ears asterisk, one of the most easily overlooked areas when it comes to personal hygiene is right behind the ears. This small yet significant spot can be a hidden source of body odor. It's a warm area that tends to accumulate sweat, natural oils, and dead skin cells without you even realizing it. Over time, this buildup can create a distinct smell that lingers, even if you are diligent about bathing regularly. What makes this area particularly tricky is how easy it is to skip during your daily washing routine. When we wash our face or hair, we often focus on the more obvious areas and forget to pay attention to behind the ears. Take, for example, a gentleman named Charles, who is 77. He noticed a faint odor that seemed to follow him, no matter how frequently he showered or changed his clothes. One day, his daughter pointed it out gently, and together they discovered that the area behind his ears hadn't been getting the thorough cleaning it needed. Once he started washing that spot with a warm washcloth and a bit of mild soap daily, the lingering smell vanished almost overnight. This serves as a reminder that sometimes the simplest solutions can have the most significant impact. It's crucial to understand that this area produces sebum, the natural oil our skin generates to stay soft and protected. While sebum is necessary, it can accumulate, especially behind the ears, where air circulation is minimal. When this buildup combines with sweat and tiny bits of debris from the environment, it can create an odor that seems to emanate from your entire head. Interestingly, family members or friends might notice this type of odor before you do. It's not always easy for us to pick up on our own scent, but loved ones might kindly mention it. If they do, consider it an opportunity to take a closer look at these often forgotten spots. By being open to these gentle reminders, you can feel confident that you're doing everything possible to stay fresh and comfortable. The beauty of addressing this area is that it's quick and simple. Once it becomes part of your daily habit, you'll likely find yourself feeling cleaner overall, along with a newfound confidence knowing you've tackled one of the most common hidden sources of odor. Number 2. The back of the neck asterisk. The next spot we're going to talk about is the back of the neck, particularly the area along the hairline. This is another location that many people don't realize can quietly contribute to lingering odors. The back of the neck is where sweat, natural oils, and tiny bits of dirt or hair products can accumulate over time. Often covered by collars, hats, or long hair, this area doesn't receive as much air circulation, which can trap moisture. This combination of warmth, moisture, and buildup creates the perfect conditions for odors to develop. The tricky part is that this odor can be subtle at first. You might not even notice it yourself, but as time goes on, the smell can become more pronounced. Because it's so close to your hair and clothing, it can seem like the odor is coming from your whole head or even your clothes, rather than just this one small area. Take the case of Edward, a 73-year-old man who shared how puzzled he was by a faint, musty smell that seemed to follow him around. No matter how often he washed his clothes or changed his shirts, the odor persisted. One day, his granddaughter gave him a hug and gently asked if he'd been working in the yard. That's when he realized the smell was coming from the back of his neck, where sweat and oils had been building up unnoticed. With a little extra care during his daily wash, focusing on that area, the smell was gone within just a few days. The back of the neck is one of those places we often rush over while washing. When shampooing your hair or washing your face, it's natural to focus on the front and sides, but the back, especially right where your hairline meets your neck, can easily be neglected. If you wear hats often or have long hair, this spot is even more likely to trap sweat and oils that contribute to odor. Remember, it's the small steps that add up. This isn't about scrubbing hard or using harsh products. It's about taking thoughtful care and spending just a moment on a spot that often gets overlooked. That simple act can help you feel cleaner, fresher, and more comfortable in your daily life. If you're still with me and finding these insights valuable, please drop a comment with number 2 below to let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Number 3, under the breasts and folds of skin now, let's move on to one of the most common but least discussed areas where odor can quietly build up, under the breasts or in other skin folds, such as around the stomach or sides. These areas tend to be warm and can remain slightly damp from sweat, even when we think we've dried off well after bathing. This combination of warmth and moisture creates an ideal environment for bacteria to thrive. As these bacteria break down sweat and oils, they produce odors. What's particularly challenging is that you may not notice the smell yourself at first. It can start mild but grow stronger over time, especially on warm days or after being active. Because these spots are often hidden under clothing or skin folds, the odor can seem to come from your entire body rather than just one specific area. A woman named Linda, who is 75, shared her experience of wondering why she didn't feel as fresh as she once did, even though she showered daily. One afternoon, her daughter gently pointed out a faint odor, prompting them to take a closer look. They realized that the area under her breasts wasn't drying completely after washing. Once Linda started patting that area dry with a clean towel and using a soft cloth to clean it thoroughly, she noticed a significant difference. It's important to remember that these areas can easily be overlooked simply because they're out of sight. But giving them a little extra care takes only a moment. While you're in the shower, using a soft washcloth with warm water and mild soap in these folds can help keep the skin clean and free from oils and bacteria that cause odor. Afterward, gently drying these spots with a towel, being careful not to rub too hard, can help keep moisture from lingering. If you wear bras, undershirts, or support garments, it's also wise to ensure they're clean and dry. These items can sometimes trap moisture or oils, contributing to the odor issue. Regularly changing them and opting for breathable fabrics can help keep you comfortable and fresher throughout the day. And remember, this isn't about complicated routines or special products. It's simply about adding one small habit to your daily care routine, something that can make a world of difference in how you feel and how comfortable you are in your own skin. Taking that moment to focus on these hidden areas not only helps protect your skin, but also reduces odor and gives you peace of mind. Number 4. The navel or belly button, another area that often escapes notice and can quietly contribute to lingering odors, is the belly button. This small hollow is easy to forget during a shower or bath, but it can collect sweat, dead skin, lint, and even bits of soap or lotion that didn't rinse away. Because the belly button is slightly enclosed, especially if you have a deeper one or some tummy, it stays warm and can hold onto moisture, creating the ideal environment for bacteria and yeast to flourish. As they break down the materials trapped there, they produce odor. Many people are surprised to learn just how much this small spot can impact overall body odor. You might notice that even after putting on fresh clothes and feeling clean, there's still a faint smell that seems to hang around. Let's consider a gentleman named Harold, who is 80 years old. He was puzzled by a musty smell he couldn't trace. He tried changing soaps, washing his clothes more frequently, and even switching deodorants, but nothing worked. It wasn't until his wife suggested he gently clean his belly button with a washcloth that he discovered the source of the smell. Within days of adding that simple step to his routine, the odor disappeared. The good news is that caring for this area is straightforward. A soft washcloth with warm water and mild soap is all you need. There's no need to scrub hard. Gentle cleaning is best to avoid irritation. After washing, patting the area dry helps prevent moisture from lingering, which can create an environment where bacteria thrive. For many seniors, simply adding this small step to their daily shower or bath routine makes a remarkable difference in how fresh they feel. It's also worth noting that if you wear clothing that snugly covers your midsection, like support belts or high-waisted pants, these can contribute to warmth and moisture around the belly button. Ensuring these garments are clean and dry helps too. If you've been outdoors gardening or engaging in other sweaty activities, giving your belly button a quick clean afterward can keep odors at bay. Family members might notice this kind of odor before you do, as it can be subtle at first. If someone close to you mentions this, try to view it as a caring gesture, a gentle reminder to check an area that's easy to overlook. By taking small, thoughtful steps, you can feel confident and comfortable knowing you're addressing one of the most common hidden sources of body odor. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so and hit that bell icon so you won't miss any videos. Your support is invaluable, helping us to keep creating content that informs and inspires you. Number 5. Between the toes asterisk, the last hidden area we'll discuss is between the toes. This spot is often neglected during daily washing, yet it can be one of the warmest and dampest places on your body, especially if you wear socks or closed-toed shoes throughout the day. Moisture tends to get trapped here easily, and that warm, damp environment is perfect for bacteria and fungi to grow, which can lead to odors that drift beyond just your feet. What makes this area particularly challenging is that even those who are careful about washing their feet may not take the time to clean between each toe properly. A man named George, who is 78, noticed a sour smell that seemed to linger. No matter how frequently he changed his socks or aired out his shoes, the odor persisted. Finally, after a suggestion from his podiatrist to wash carefully between each toe with warm water and mild soap, and then dry thoroughly, he experienced a significant improvement. This small change helped him feel fresher and more confident throughout the day. It's essential to understand that this odor doesn't develop overnight. Instead, it builds up gradually as moisture and dead skin accumulate between the toes, creating a hidden pocket where bacteria and fungi can thrive. Because the smell can cling to shoes, socks, and even the skin around your feet, it can seem like the odor is emanating from your entire foot or your footwear when, in fact, it's just this small area. Taking care of this spot is simple. When you're in the shower or bath, take a moment to gently wash between each toe. A soft washcloth or even your fingers can work well. There's no need to scrub hard. The key is to be thorough yet gentle. After washing, make sure to pat between your toes dry with a clean towel, ensuring no moisture is left behind. If you have difficulty reaching your feet, There are long-handled tools and soft brushes designed to make this easier and safer. Additionally, letting your feet breathe whenever possible can make a big difference. Choose socks made of breathable fabrics and rotate your shoes to allow them time to air out. If you happen to notice any redness, itching, or peeling, it's wise to consult with your doctor, as these can be early signs of a fungal infection that's easy to treat when caught early. Loved ones might notice this type of odor before you do, especially if you've been active or if the smell clings to carpets, slippers, or other soft surfaces. If someone mentions it, take it as a gentle nudge to give this small but significant area a bit more attention. Just a few extra seconds each day can significantly improve how fresh and comfortable you feel. Final thoughts as we wrap up this video. I hope you take a moment to think about the 5 hidden areas we discussed today. Which of these spots surprised you the most? Was it the back of the neck, the navel, or perhaps behind the ears? Sometimes it's the smallest places that make the biggest difference. The good news is that with just a few extra seconds added to your daily routine, you can address these areas and feel fresher, cleaner, and more confident. This isn't about pricey soaps or fancy products. It's about thoughtful care and directing attention to the spots that truly matter. It's essential to remember that these small changes can make a significant impact on how you feel about yourself and how comfortable you are in your daily life. Whether it's gently cleaning between your toes, wiping behind your ears, or ensuring the skin folds stay clean and dry, each step is a way of caring for yourself with kindness. And remember, you're not alone in this journey. Your family, your doctor, and your community are all here to support you in feeling your best. We would love to hear from you. What's one thing you learned today that you plan to incorporate into your life? Maybe you've decided to add a small step to your daily routine or share what you learned with someone you care about. Please leave a comment below and let us know. Your insights and stories are not only inspiring to us, but can also uplift others in our community. Reading your comments is a great source of motivation and encouragement for us. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support helps us continue creating meaningful content that informs and inspires you. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.